Hi, it's Monique and welcome back to my channel, Pretty Salad Life. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips that can help you navigate through SAS semi-annual sale at Bath & Body Works. So before I get started, I just want to say if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, Pretty Salad Life. And if you are not a subscriber, I hope that after seeing this video or during this video, you will see something that will inspire you to become a subscriber. So thank you. All right. So first of all, I just want to say that it's widely reported that SAS semi-annual sale for Bath & Body Works will begin on June 1st, which is a Saturday. And so I'm really excited about it. And so I'm just sharing with you some tips that I found helpful. So I'm going to get right into it. Tip number one, keeping in mind that SAS is just not a one-day event. It's not just a weekend event. It spans a few weeks. Really maybe about a month or maybe even longer, but at least a month. So remember that when you prepare for SAS. So that's my first tip. My second tip is use coupons if you have them available. I do have a coupon. It's 20% off and it's one free body care item. And so remember on my last video, I talked about how different regions may have different coupons. Well, I think I was correct on that. I saw another YouTuber with the same cover on her coupons and she had different coupons on the inside. So I guess my little theory was right that I guess, and I don't know if it's based on maybe how much you spend or what region you're in or whatever, but she had 3 coupons and in my little insert, which I don't have here in front of me, I had 2. I had a 20% off and a free body care item. So that's interesting. But comment below and let me know if you've gotten any coupons, when they expire, because the coupon that I have, it expires June 2nd. So it looks like I'll be able to use that the first day of SAS. All right, I have a list here, so periodically you're going to see me refer to my list. My next tip is create a budget. And so, matter of fact, I'm going to do this is going to be my next tip. My next tip is review your inventory. So you see some of my inventory back here. Some of it is down here. Some of it is over here. Review your inventory. If you guys have been following me, you know I did a massive 4-part declutter journey. And that really helped me see what I have in my collection. So I have decluttered my collection and that really helped me because I know that, of course, the items that I was no longer interested in, I decluttered. But the other products, if I was missing a shower gel or body cream or whatever, I know what I need to restock on if I'm interested. So that's the first thing. Review your inventory because you don't want to get in a frenzy, like I can sometimes get in a frenzy, and purchase things that you already have. And this decluttering journey for me was so refreshing because it was like shopping in my own house because, you know, it's some things I hadn't seen in a while because everything was just so unorganized. So first, do an inventory. Just see what you have, see what you want. See what you need. If you're missing something, then this is the time to kind of fill in those gaps. All right, so my next tip is create a budget. So your budget can be, let's see, I don't know, $50 to $600. I don't know. So have in mind a budget. Have in mind the amount you want to spend on SAS. So think about things you might want to purchase for yourself, things that, items that you may want to, I know a lot of people use this time to get gifts or gifts for the whole year. So we're talking birthdays, you know, housewarming gifts, whatever, Christmas, you know, use this time to, you know, create a budget, keeping all of those ideas in mind. So. All right, let's see. So, my next tip is get there early if you can. I know sometimes, you know, we're working, we're on the road or whatever, but get there early if you can. So that way, you know, you'll see the day one merchandise. So in my city, there are 3 Bath and Body Works locations. One is like 5 minutes away from my home. The other is about 10 minutes away. The other one is like 25 minutes away. So a fun thing that I do for 2 of the stores, because one of them is inside a enclosed mall, but the 2 that are in outdoor shopping spaces, the day before, and I'll probably link that video, and if I don't link it, please look at my older videos and you'll see what I did last year. I was there like 6 o'clock in the morning peeking through the window. So that's something that I plan on doing again this year. For one thing, it's fun for me, and I'm an early riser anyway, and so I plan on getting there really the night before and kind of peeking through to look at the red bins to see, you know, what's going on. So anyway, all right, so for me, I'm going to show you a few things that I've gotten in previous during SAS. So like I told you guys, during SAS, this is the only time I purchase candle holders or pedestals. So these are some of the ones that I got during SAS. These were only like $2 each. They were originally $36 a piece. So I got those, and I was really, really happy about that. For me, SAS is, like I said, the only time that I purchase, it's going to be, you guys know, it's always something going on exciting when I do a video. These I'm especially proud of. I bought these during SAS, and in my office, which this is actually my office, and the theme in here is red and white. So I saw one at the location closest to my house, but they only had one. And so I kept looking and looking, and sure enough, towards the end of SAS, I found this other one in a location in a city probably about 45 minutes away. And so I was so happy. So keep that in mind too. If it's something that you're looking for, something that you want, just know that even if you see one, I would advise you to get it, because, you know, another location may have the other one. So that, I think this is one of the proudest, you know, little treasure hunts that I just enjoy telling that story, how, you know, I was just determined to have a pair, and not in the same store, but one in one store, one in another, whole another city. So yeah, keep that in mind. So I'm going to put these down carefully. All right, some of my other, and I've gotten so many things, but is the small candles. These were like maybe, I don't know, $2 or something like that. But these are berry waffle cone, and I've had these for a while. I have a lot of these, and a lot of times I use these as gifts, or, you know, I burn them around the house. But that was another one of my SAS finds. I think I had like over 50 of these, especially in the firecracker pop, which is, this one is here, but of course I've been burning this one. But you guys know I love firecracker pop. So yeah, so those are some of the other things that I purchased. Some other items that I like to purchase during SAS are seasonal items. So this was a, I don't know what you call it, car freshener holder. And of course, this was for the fall. And of course, I got it, you know, not in fall season. And I think this was only $1. And I think these are normally $12. So for me, I don't know, I'm just kind of different. I really don't care that this is not, you know, that this has fall leaves on it. If I want to use it in my car, you know, so for me, keep that in mind. So a lot of seasonal items, if you're interested in purchasing them, SAS is a great time to do that, because I would never purchase this full price. And I have several of them. I had some with Christmas bulbs on them, and I purchased them for like maybe $1 or $2. And that, to me, that's, you know, that's a deal. So of course I have tons and tons of wallflowers that I picked up during SAS, and you see I have my favorite, my all-time favorite, firecracker pop. I have tons of these. So anytime I see anything firecracker pop, I'm definitely going to pick it up, because it is one of my favorite fragrances. And then my next one that anytime I see it, I'm going to pick it up, is pumpkin pecan waffle. So I have tons of these as well. And so those are like some tips. Like if you have a favorite fragrance, like in a not in a body mist, but like in a candle or a wallflower or pocket bag. Pick those things up because especially, or even a lip product. I know I love that vanilla lip gloss. Anytime I see that, I'm grabbing it. And so even the body cream. So those kind of things, those are my tips too. If you see those items, definitely grab them. Some of the other items that I managed to get during SAS were perfumes. This one is almost empty, and this is my favorite. And this is Summer Melody. So this, and if you can, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see, but they're over here. I have like 4 backups of Summer Melody. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances by Bath and Body Works. And this year, this was, I think, last year's summer SAS, I got this. I only picked up like 4 of them, and that's really one of my regrets because they had tons of these. And I saw a guy, I mean, he had like a basket full of them. And I started to, and I don't know why, I was like, oh, 4 is enough. 4 really wasn't enough because I really love this fragrance. So don't be like me. If you see something and you know it's like one of your all-time favorites, just get it, because I don't know if I'll ever see this again, even though I have the body mist, but this perfume is great. And so that's just another little tip. This is Among the Clouds, and I got this at the last SAS. And of course, this one is almost empty, but this one is brand new. I haven't even opened this one. And so, of course, Among the Clouds is going to be one of the fragrances that will be offered during summer SAS. So definitely, if I see more of this perfume or the regular bottle perfume, I'm stocking up. I'm not going to let that happen. The same thing that happened with Summer Melody. So those are some of my other little tips. All right, let's see. All right, so my next tip, and it's kind of like, I guess, kind of self-explanatory. SAS, in my opinion, should just be a fun event. You know, if you go by yourself or you're with your group of friends or family members, just make it a fun event. There's going to be a lot of people there. One of the things that I enjoyed during the last SAS was the connectedness of the people in line. Like, people were like, I'll hold your space, you know, the total strangers. Because, you know, I was in line and I think I saw the vanilla bean candle. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't, you know, get to see the kid. The lady said, I'll hold your space in line. And then I was able to hold someone's space in line. Like those kind of things. Like, I love those kind of human connections, if you will. So yeah, just make it fun. Yeah, just make it fun. That's just my little 2-cent TED Talk. All right, so let's see. What else do I have? Okay, so another thing about SAS, another thing that sometimes happens at SAS, when they repackage items. So for example, back there, I don't know if you can see it, I have 2 ginghams, the blue one, lotions that I got at the last SAS because they were repackaging it. And so make sure, even though that's one of the staple items, sometimes if they're doing a repackage, they will put the old packaging out and you can get those items for 75% off as well. So don't, you know, if you see gingham or something like that, don't just say, oh no, that's not on sale because it's a staple item. Still have them scan it because, like I said, if they're doing a repackaging, then they're going to get rid of that old packaging. So that's something that I learned. Okay, let's see. So I talked about if you see something. Okay, so my next tip is, depending on where you live, I know some of my viewers have said that, you know, they live in a place where there's only one Bath and Body Works, and maybe the next location is miles and miles away. So, but if you're able to, always go to different locations, because you will be surprised that different locations will have different items. And so I just enjoy that aspect of it. So I live in a larger city. Actually, I live in the capital of South Carolina. So what I like to do, like I said, we have 3 locations here. And what I like to do is go to some of the outlying cities, the smaller cities in South Carolina, and see what they have. And you will be surprised that, different stores have different items and also for different prices. Why that happens, I have no idea. But I know for a fact that, one store may have it for this price and another store for this price. So like I said, if you see something that you want and it's not at one store, don't be afraid to venture out to another store to try to see if you can find the said items or item that you're looking for. So, yeah, I think that's it for this video. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I have in mind what I want. You guys know I'm kind of scaling down my collection, so I'm going to be very strategic. I already know the items up here. These are the items that I'm keeping. I already know up here what's missing, a shower gel or a lotion or body cream. So I already know those little components to a set that I'm going to be looking for. Also for the, I'm going to be looking for Among the Clouds. I love that fragrance. So I know I'm going to stock up on that. And of course, if I see any like hidden treasures like Summer Melody, which I hope, and please, I really, I'm going to do a day one haul, SAS haul. Please, I really, really want to know, like if anyone sees Summer Melody, I really want to know. I think last year, what was I asking people for? If they saw Wrapped in Vanilla, no one saw it. Like those kind of items. I love looking for those items that, like, ooh, like Wrapped in Vanilla, Summer Melody, something else I was on the hunt for one year. The old Christmas collection with Peace, Love, and Joy, cotton candy. But I have a lot of that there. So, but yeah, that's it for my video. Just remember to have your coupons ready, whether they're on your app or, you have paper coupons. Remember to get there early if you can. Make it fun. Have some comfortable shoes on because and make sure, you have a little snack because you just never know how long you're going to be in line. So, but just make it a fun day. I'll come back, like I said, with my day one haul, and I'll share with you the items that I purchased, and I hope you do the same with me. I really want to know, like, regionally, what's available, because last year I watched some videos and people were getting candles for $6.95. Like, I think last year I only got like 3 $6.95 candles, but there were people who their stores had tons and tons of 75% off candles, and I just couldn't get my hands on enough. Like I think I bought 3, but some people had crates and crates of candles. So, but that wasn't my story. But I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please comment below. I really, really enjoy the dialogue. I really want to hear what your strategies are and your tips are for essays that you can share with my channel and my viewers. And yeah, just comment below and let me know what you're excited about, whether or not you have your wish list. I know I have mine. And so, yeah, thanks for watching. Let's keep the party going. Take care.